What is up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new around these parts, hello. Thank you so freaking much for clicking. I'm Anna, and on this channel we budget plan and love some sticky paper, friends. In today's video, I am talking through just kind of the things I'm going to be using for this plan with me, so don't get too excited. Although my goal is to voice over the base and talk through the day by day and see how that goes. So pray for your girl. We gonna try our best. But I'm super excited for today's video because I am using this super cute kit from Creativity and Ink. I'm gonna assume it was Snowman or maybe Snow Friends. I don't know the exact name of it, unfortunately, but as you can see, it is stinking adorable with all the Disney characters as snowmen. In the middle it says, do you want to build a snowman? It is in hollow. It's already a foiled kit, so you have the full boxes, you have your sidebar goodies, icons, date dots, weekend banner, and then I feel like maybe recently changed her offerings to like a la carte sheets, so you can pick up the sheets a la carte, which is really exciting for me because I really wanted to pick up another one of these, so I was able to get two, which I love because I think that's what I'll need for my spreads. So I got two of the functionals with the boxes, heart checklists, and then you have the date covers, the bottom washi, the cute little Mickey heads, and a couple build do's. So I'm excited because it's not a kit format that I normally use, although I have used Creativity and Ink kits before, and I do love that she is all like your one-stop shop for all things magical, which I adore. So I'm excited to try it out. I am going to be pulling in these Funderlays. For the first time I'm using Funderlays on the channel, and these are the Snowflake Funderlays from Sticky Essentials. So again, pumped about that. And then I just have some odds and ends here. I have odds and ends here. What am I saying? I have hollow scripts, some matte samplers. I have quote box overlays, but I don't think I'll probably end up using them. I'm not sure. I have like some leftover headers, which brings me to my header situation, y'all. So I know that this kit came with headers and I just cannot find them anywhere, y'all. So I'm probably going to pull in these solid hollow, what am I saying? Glitter headers. I mean, really, they're not glitter, they're just headers instead, and pull that in, and then maybe do like a floating sidebar with some of these leftover ones. I'm really not sure, you guys. So basically stay tuned to see what I come up with. Those are the kind of foil bits I plan on pulling into the spread. So let's get started. And we're off to the races, friends. Who knows how this will come out? I don't know if you guys caught that quick look at one of my new dashboards. It says, classy, but I cuss a little. It should say I cuss a lot, but it's fine. I'll have to do, I don't know if I'll do a flip through. Maybe I'll post them on IG. I'm not sure what the best way is, but I'll try to give you guys little snapshots of some of the dashboards that I added to my Aura Style. But, oh, y'all, let me just apologize by saying I noticed, okay, y'all, I film this base in the morning, and my hair is very unruly in the morning, and y'all may not even notice it, but of course I do because, you know, we're the most critical of our own stuff. I was editing the base and I noticed that like there's a little strand of hair that comes up a few times in this video, and it cracks me up more than anything else. Because my hair's unruly in the morning and I didn't even bother like dealing with it. I just literally was like, let's just do it, because obviously it's not a face video. So if you caught a little bit of my unruly hair, I apologize. However, I really love the way the base turned out, you guys, and I'm so annoyed because usually I will take video of my base and post it. Well, not usually, but a lot of times I'll take video of my bases and post it. Did I do it for this base? No, and it's probably one of my favorite bases like ever, because of course the Funderlays are just so perfect. Like the snow Funderlays with the snowman kit are so dang cute. And did your girl take a video? No, she did not. It's fine. We're fine. Anyways, I really love how this turned out. I don't think I mentioned this in the day-to-day because I did already film the day-to-day for this, or day by day. What are words? But I don't think I mentioned this. I was kind of inspired by Geeky Planning when I decided to do this spread. One, because she uses a lot of creativity and ink in her planner, or at least last year she used a lot of it. She's just starting with planning this year. So, rightfully so, because creativity and ink has such cute kits and such good stuff. And I saw her, and I don't remember what Plan With Me it was, but I saw her pull in these foil, like solid foil headers from Sticker Guru. I think it was the hollow ones too, and I do not remember what spread it was. And I think she did it like alternating, where she did like the creativity and ink normal headers and then alternated it with the hollow foil headers, and I just loved the look. And obviously I didn't do it here because, as I explained in the beginning of the video, I have no idea where I still don't know, y'all, where those damn headers are. I don't know what I did with them. I'm gonna find them probably when I'm doing some organizing in July, and I'm gonna be like, really, headers? Really? But I was definitely inspired by her when she used that, and of course by how she always makes her spreads look gorgeous, all her spreads, but I always love her creativity and ink spreads. Those are some of my faves. So anyways, shout out to Stephanie of Geeky Planning, because it's 2022. We're still shouting her out like every other video. It's fine. But I really love how this base turned out, you guys. Actually, I don't think you guys, I don't know if you caught it or not, since I think it was sped up at that point, but I actually had an issue with tearing in this video for the first time with this glorious paper. If you guys are wondering, I do use Sadie Stickers inserts for my memory planner. So I put down the very first foil header and I picked it up, y'all, like because I'm confident now. I'm confident that nothing is going to ever happen to this paper, and it ripped. I was like, oh my God, it is normal paper. Oh my gosh, y'all. Hilarious. But yeah, I really, really love how this base turned out, and I'm still sad that I did not freaking take a picture. But I don't think I talked about it. I pulled in, this has got to be like a 5mm washi or something from Creativity and Ink as well. I think I got it with like a Black Friday order or something. And I got a few of them. And I was like, which one of these can I pull in? Because I realized I'd have a little bit too much of a space on the bottom washi part. So I decided to pull in this pink one. It's not a perfect match, but I think it looks cute anyway. My choices were basically this color, and I think orange and like a lime green. So I was like, all right, pink is going to have to be, this is the closest match I'm going to get. So I decided to just roll with that. But I do really love how it came out, and it was really nice because I feel like I tried a lot of new things with the spread. I tried Funderlays for the first time. I used the hollow foil headers for the first time, like the solid ones all the way through. And yeah, I feel like I stepped out of my comfort zone a little bit with this one, and I am so happy with how it turned out. I feel like it's always kind of nerve-wracking when you start something new or use something new, because you want it to be cute, but I really love this. So I tried to take pictures of the spread, but I just feel like the pictures are not doing it justice. So I really need to just up my lighting, I feel like, and one day I will. So I can take these glorious pictures that y'all be taking half the time. So anyways, yeah. All right, you guys, I am just about through the base. I'm probably going to have a sticker haul going live soon, and it's pretty close to my last sticker haul, and I try to space those out, but a lot of kind of the sticker haul I have ready to be posted A lot of the kits in it are things I've either already used or I'm going to use really soon, or you'll be seeing in my March planner kit lineup. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put it up, even though it's a little earlier than I would like to. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Be on the lookout for that haul. Should be coming soon. And now we are off to our first live talk through, y'all. Here we go. All right, fam, we back and we are trying this whole talk through thing out. Y'all pray for your girl because I really don't know what to expect. I really don't. But I just came back from Target, and I'm so sorry if you guys hear traffic noise, but that's one of the reasons why I don't do these too often, because there is a lot of traffic on my street. Where are my tweezers? Tweezers, where the hell are you? Okay, it's fine. We're fine. Anyways, I have no idea what I talked about in the voiceover because I haven't done it in real time yet. So this is going to be interesting. But the first thing I'm going to mark for Monday is that I did work from home this day. And I think it's because we were remote for the first few weeks of the semester, or like the first 2 weeks of the semester, and my boss was able to get us that kind of perk. So that was lovely. I miss it already, but it's okay. So I pulled in a little emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And it's a little emoji working in bed, which I don't, well, I can't even say that. Sometimes I work in bed, y'all. Sometimes that's what it is. That's what it has to be. Not even going front. Okay, so I mark that, and then I am pulling in another label, and I'm going to mark filming. I filmed a sticker haul this day. Let's see, do I have like a smaller film? Yeah, I think I'm going to use a Munchkin for this one. I filmed a sticker haul this day. I don't even know which one I filmed. I have one sticker haul that's already done and ready to go, and one that I'm compiling currently. I don't know when that one that's done is going to be uploaded, but it is coming. So yeah, I pulled in a filming Munchkin to mark that. And then what else did I do this day? I went to see my parents. Let's pull in a fancy label for this. I also kind of want to leave space in between to really appreciate how adorable these bougie boxes are from Sticky Essentials. So cute with the snow pattern. This is my first time using Funderlays, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I used an elderly couple from Once More with Love. I was saying something before I started all of this. Oh, I was telling you guys that I went to Target today. I just got back and I've been wanting to go and I just haven't been able to get there. And I wanted to scour their, this seems kind of crooked to me now that I look at it. That's fine. I wanted to scour their Black History section. I don't know if you guys have seen it in your Targets. Apparently not all Targets have a section. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Luckily my Target does. So I was able to enjoy that, which was super fun. What do I want to mark here? Let's mark a grocery run here. I went to BJ's. Oh, y'all, I'm dying over here. It's fine. I went to BJ's to get my mom's birthday cake this day. And I'm going to mark Happy Mail as well. Let's use this purple, I think. This bigger box here on the bottom. I cannot finish the sentence. This is why I never do these. Yes, so I went and scoured the Black History Month section, and y'all, once again, I did damage. So I don't know if you guys have seen my, God, this went up quite a while ago, but I did post a video probably back in October, November or so, I think, when I did a Target haul for like Hispanic Heritage Month. Target did the same thing where they were kind of celebrating, and they included, basically they showcase different products from creators, business owners, entrepreneurs that are, you know, of the Latino X diaspora. And this was the same thing, Black creators, artists, entrepreneurs, etc. So I'm probably going to, I did take some video while I was there. I'm probably going to post it on my IG because I just love it. It's just so cool and it makes me happy. And I picked up some good things. So excited about that. Okay, so Monday is done. The last thing I marked was dropping off some Happy Mail at the post office, and that little girl at the mailbox is from Pink Diamond Planner. I think it's Willow from Pink Diamond Planner. They have names, but I don't really remember all their names. All the shops will be linked down below as per usual. So we're gonna move on to Tuesday. And I worked from home again this day. And I'm marking this because I don't, like, I'm back in the office for the most part. I only work from home once a week. So these rare weeks where I get to work from home multiple days are just really exciting. So I'm marking that again. Don't at me. It's just how it needs to be. And then I think, let's see what else. I have like these. Oh, I can use this. I didn't have any bill dues. I'm looking for my little, I have like these little hollow samplers. Here we go. And I want to remember to pull these in. So bear with me for a minute, y'all, while I get my life together. Okay, next thing I want to mark is coffee. And coffee is going to get a fancy, like, schmancy label because it's coffee. And it deserves one. So here we go. But yeah, I just love that Target does that. So I'm gonna post a story and share it with you guys so you guys can check it out. By the time this goes live, that story would have come and gone. So hopefully you guys caught it. Maybe if I can remember, I'll put it in my highlights. So you guys can still reference if you go to my highlights. Okay, what was I gonna mark here? I don't remember. Coffee. I'm like, what in the hell was I gonna mark? We're gonna mark coffee, and I'm gonna use this Whimsical Cat Studio Girl. Oh my goodness. Because she's so cute. She's so cute. Look at her. Look at her. Y'all. She's so stinking cute. Stop playing. She's getting used. So we're gonna mark her for coffee, and then I feel like I need something small to actually fit. Maybe this one. It's got to be small to fit. Let's see. Oh yeah, that fits. The spacing is definitely not perfect, and we're crooked. So let's see. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it up. All right, I don't even want to mess with it because it's just going to have to stay crooked. Because I feel like the sampler ones are more like prone to not look cute, basically. So we're gonna pick up this one instead and do what we can. Real time, folks. Real time. You guys are gonna see me pick up and put down and all that fun stuff, and some things just might have to be crooked, and we're gonna have to deal with it. All right. Then I also filmed this day. Let's see what I want to use. I loaded the dishwasher. So I'm pulling in this Munchkin to mark loading the dishwasher on Tuesday. And then I do want to mark that I filmed again this day. It was like a big film week, I feel like. I mean, it always is, let's be honest. Over here, it always is. Actually, let me use... No, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use one of these babies. Let's put this back. Yeah. Let's put this back. Yeah, I'm going to use this one to mark filming. And I have another Whimsical Cat Studio Girl that I'm going to pull in for that. And because it says film, I'm just going to put it in the middle. because I feel like it's clear that my girl is filming. It's clear. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, cool. What else we got on Tuesday? I wish I had something to mark fried chicken, but I definitely don't, because we had fried chicken this day from like this little Dominican place around here, y'all. It's so good, so good. And there was a time that they were closed, y'all. I know, I can't take it either. They were closed for a period of time because I don't even remember. Like I kept going by and I could tell that there was a sign on the door, but I was too lazy to get up and see what the sign said. So we went closer, like I think I went with my boyfriend, and I was like, just pull up so I can finally read what the sign says. And they were like closed for like technical issues or something. And I was like, I can't handle it, y'all. I can't handle it. Somebody send help quickly because I just cannot handle it. It was too much for me, you guys. It was too much for me. Okay. I don't think I have anything to mark that, and that makes me sad. So I don't think I have anything pulled anyway to mark that. I could, so it comes with these like Mickey heads. I think I'm gonna use them just randomly, just to use them up, because like I feel like I wouldn't use them anyway all that much. So I think I'm gonna just kind of use them randomly to mark things. So let's see, what do I want to put here? Let's do like a purple, I guess. Let's do like a scalloped purple, I guess. And I'll do a little Mickey head to mark that, since I don't have fried chicken stickers, which is what I'd like to use. But alas, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, and then what else? I think I'm just gonna mark sleep because I really didn't do anything this day. Actually, I didn't. Was I having a hard time sleeping this day? I think I was. So let's use this one. This is so different for me, y'all, so I apologize if there's just random bouts where I'm very quiet. We'll see how you guys like this, because I don't know. I have a little insomnia munchkin that we're gonna use to mark this, because it was like basically we were team no sleep this night. Okay, moving on to Wednesday. This is why I don't talk through them, you guys. It feels so like just boring to me. But if you guys like it, like, I'm down. If you guys like it, I am down. I'm pulling in some more hollow because I don't have enough hollow in here. I think I'm gonna pull in. I'm gonna pull in this one to mark. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull this in, and I'm gonna use a So Tired emoji. Oh no, I don't want to pull that in. I lied. We're gonna go with the scallops because it's going to be like right after the hollow header, and I don't want that. So nope, JK. We're gonna pull that in instead. Keep this on my hand, and I'm gonna use my So Tired munchkin. Actually, I'm gonna use my Night Owl munchkin because your girl clearly had insomnia. And I feel like this was like self-caused because I get on YouTube, y'all, and then I catch up on my fave videos, right? And then I find related vids. And I know y'all know about related vids with YouTube because it's a whole struggle. Related vids are a whole struggle on YouTube. And then I go down the rabbit hole. It's really not good, honestly. So I'm gonna use Night Owl because it has the little coffee there. So maybe I'll learn not to freaking be a night owl. Probably not, but alas. Okay, and then let's see. I think I'm gonna use this light purple, or maybe I can use a flag. think we have flags here. Let's see. Where are they? Where for out thou flags? Okay, we have a flag. Great. I'm going to use this flag to mark. Let's see, where do I have to put it? Yeah, I'll put it here. And then I'll put the sticker on the other side. What am I even marking? I think I'm marking my Starbucks run. Yeah, I told, usually my favorite drink from Starbucks, guys, if you guys don't know, it's the iced matcha green tea latte with soy milk. And I always liked it, but my boss got me onto it with soy milk. Like I tried it one time and I was like, oh my God, this is so good. It's so good, y'all. It's so good. So yeah, had to mark that. Okay, now I'm gonna use a small label. Let's do, it's kind of hard because I feel like the colors are not as varied in this one, but that's okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, then the hollow is going to be right next to it. Okay. I guess we're just going to have to wait to use this little hollow label. This is what it's really like, fam. Like, y'all see the cute spreads and it's all sped up so you guys don't see this, but this is literally what it's like. The power of editing is unmatched. Okay. All right. It was a quiet day. Oh, I have to mark. I know what I'm going to do. Let's see. I haven't marked work yet, so I'm going to mark work with my little pink diamond planner girl. She's a little big, but that's okay. We're going to use her to mark work. And then I'm going to use a big box. Let's use this purple one to mark Bad Bunny pre-sale. The Bad Bunny pre-sale started this day, you guys, and your girl scored tickets to see El Conejito Malo, and I'm excited. I'm using this crying girl with her money flying away from Whimsical Cat Studio because, like, it's El Conejito Malo. And there definitely was a virtual waiting room because, like, it's insane to get tickets for him. And I feel like our seats were okay, but they're so expensive, y'all. Like, I knew they would be expensive, but, like, this man is talking Beyonce money. And, like, we only have money for Beyonce money when she comes. Like, that's why it's called Beyonce money. It's not everybody money. It's Beyonce money, you know? But I get it. It's El Conejito Malo. Anyways, so, and he's like touring twice. So he's on tour right now. And then he's doing like a summer stadium tour. And I'm just like, what? Like, I thought that was going to be it. And if anything, I thought he would add dates to his like current tour, but his summer tour is like a completely different tour, like different name and stuff. So I don't know what that's about, but alas, he is him, so he could do whatever the hell he wants, right? All right, and just like that, our first half is done, friends. I gotta tell you, I really love how this is coming out. Like, I'm in love. I'm in love. I love that I use these hollow headers. Like, I'm in love. I really am. I'm in love. Okay, second half of the week, let's go. I think I went over all the stickers, you guys, but if I missed something and you're wondering like where the heck things are from, let me know as always down below in the comments, and I'm happy to assist. Okay, this is not going too bad. We're at 22 minutes, which is not too bad. I did try to pull these ahead of time so that it wouldn't be too bad, so we'll see what happens. But okay, so Thursday, we're hitting the snooze button, y'all. Okay, now I can finally use my freaking hollow matte sampler. Jeez. Oh, why did I say that? I'm gonna have the same issue. No, you can't use it, Hannah. Stop. I'm just never gonna use it. I'm never gonna freaking use it, y'all. All right, we're gonna use this one instead. I really, like I said, I'm trying to keep some space in between just because I really want like these gorgeous underlays to have a chance to shine. And I realized that I didn't take a picture. I don't even think I did a video of this, just the underlays, which is actually really annoying. Like usually I do videos of my bases. I'm like, this is one of my favorite bases, and I did not video it. I didn't even picture it. I'm a bum. What is wrong with me? It's fine. We're fine. Okay. Where are we? Thursday? Yeah. So staff meeting, trains. We're just going to use it because I feel like if I don't use it, I'm never going to use it. So we're just going to freaking use it. Oh, no, it's too much space. We're not using it. I could do like a fancy label instead. That could work. Ooh, ooh. Yes, Anna. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Okay, good. I feel like everything is going down crooked, but it's fine. It's just gonna stay like that. Okay, so we've got train. Oh no, I was gonna mark snooze. I'm like train. If I'm saying random words, it's because I have my like notes of plans in front of me. It's like that way. Y'all can't see it, but that's where it is. And I'm reading off it to decide what I want to mark because I kind of pulled stickers, but not for everything. Like I only pulled stickers, I think, up until Wednesday. So that means it's going to get real interesting. And there might be a lot of editing for the rest of this. We'll see how it goes, but okay. So hit the snooze button. And then work, I went back into the office. So I have this one that's like a full-blown desk, and she's like dressed like she's in the office. I feel like that's the one. And that's another one from Whimsical Cat Studio. And then the snooze munchkin is from Once More with Love. And I feel like that's not enough space for me to fit any type of label. So I'm gonna use one of these like random pieces of washi over here. I guess I'll use the blue one. Yeah, I'll use the blue one, which I'll do this sometimes, and usually it's just a filler because I didn't like space it out right, basically. You're getting all the tips and tricks and hacks that I use to make this stuff look cute. Y'all, all of it. Okay, what do we got next for Thursday? Oh, this was a day. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, story. This is actually good. Okay. Hold on. Hold. First, I want to mark planner. Plan with me. Oh, no. Never mind. I don't want to mark that. Yes, we're going to mark my train commute because that was just god-awful. Yeah, we're using a big one to mark this. All right, you guys. So oh my gosh, this Thursday was so bad. So I got on the train and we were about halfway through the route. They randomly like switched up our train schedule. Not randomly, they did it because of workforce availability with Rona, just taking everyone out basically. So, oh good, I have a little train one pulled from last time. Oh, I have two train ones pulled. I'm so excited. These little train stickers are from Happy Diet. All right, you guys. So I had a 4-hour commute on this Thursday to get home. It was terrible. We got halfway through the route, y'all, and we were stopped. And a few minutes went by, and then like 15 minutes went by, a half hour, an hour. And they got on like the little intercom and they were like, oh, we have a disabled train in front of us. And it was a freight train. And I don't know what y'all know about freight trains, but freight trains are massive trains that move exponentially slow. Like, I wish that I could show you video. I only know this because one time I was waiting at my station and a freight train went by before my train. So I actually saw it go by. No lie, you guys, it is a massive train. Like, it is so long and it goes by so slow. I mean, we were delayed that day like 20 or 30 minutes, but now we have a disabled freight train on the tracks. So I'm like, great, we're gonna be here for 3,000 years. I'm never gonna get home. I'm probably gonna miss work tomorrow at this point because that's how bad it is. So I'm like done with my life. And I'm texting people, I'm on Instagram, trying not to spread my frustration on all of you. And then they're like, okay, so we're actually gonna have everyone get off the train and then get on the train right behind us, because apparently only one train can pass. So like the disabled train is moved, but only one train can go by, and it's gonna be the train behind us. And I'm like, okay, so we all get off the train, right, as told. We get back on the, we get off this train and get on the next train that's behind. And you know that train stopped again. You guys, I was so done with my life. I was so done. It was so bad. I got home at 8:40 that night. Yeah, it was pretty awful. Not gonna lie, it was pretty awful. It was so bad. It was so bad, you guys. So I'm pulling in a so tired emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark just that. When I finally got home, I was just done. I was like, where's my bed? Just send me to my bed. I don't need anything else right now. So Thursday was rough. Luckily, Friday is my work from home day anyway. But I told my boss, even if it wasn't, like, I wasn't going in. I was like, I'm sorry. I can't. I have been severely traumatized, so I'm gonna need you to just let me be. And my boss is lovely, so she let me be. She would let me be anyway, I'm sure. But I was like, I can't do it. Like, please don't make me. I can't. I need to not be there. So, in other words, it was awful, and I don't wish it on anyone because it really sucks. Like, really, really sucks. So that was Thursday. Okay, moving on to Friday. I think I'm gonna pull in another little flag just to switch it up a little. And then, let's see, I need to turn the page on my notes of Glory over here. So sorry if this ain't looking cute for a minute. Okay. It was actually payday. Do I want to mark that? I kind of do. I think I have a little jar of money. That's what I'm looking for, my little jar of money. Let's use my jar of money because I can put a little payday script on it, right? Should I put it here and then do payday? Put it here. I'll put it here. I know I have a payday script here. Here it is. Yeah, so that was terrible. And y'all, I'd like to tell you that I've only lived through that once, but I haven't. I have not. 4 hours. And we won't count my 1.5-hour commute in the morning because it's too painful. Yeah, I like that. She cute, right? She cute. Yeah, I like that. Okay. The payday script is from Scribble Prints Co. What else are we marking on here? I was up early for no dang reason. I hate when that happens, you guys. And I feel like it happens all the time for me. Like, why does my body decide, like, nope, sis, you need to get up now when I don't have to be up early? Like, no. How about no? How about you let me sleep and enjoy my not having to be up early? Alas. I'm going to use an emoji because they look tired and they're holding a little coffee pot, and this looks actually exactly like the little coffee pot I have in my house. So that's what we're using. I have to keep flattening this little like washi strip here because it keeps coming up. Okay, then, oh, this was the Friday before our blizzard. Oh, this was a really appropriate kit for this week. Go me. I don't think I planned that accordingly. Like, I think I had decided I was going to use it this week, and then it ended up being blizzard week. So I guess that worked out. Okay. What did I went to the grocery store again, it looks like. I went to get like deli stuff, so I think I'm going to use this other emoji because it's already pulled. Let's see, can I fit this little label on? I think I can. I think I can. Yes, perfect. I'm gonna use this little emoji who's eating a sandwich because I actually went to it's like a specialty market and there's really good deli there, which is usually the only thing that I get when I go. So I'm gonna use that to mark that. And then let's see, what else did I do? Looks like I did some sticker shopping. Oh, so good, so good. Let's mark that. Yeah, let's mark that with a fun label. Yeah, I'm gonna mark it with this, which I know I said I didn't want to have back to back, but you know what? We're gonna live a little. We're gonna live a little. Unless there's something I can mark before it. I mean, I could just mark work. Boring, but true. Fine. I'll mark work first, I guess. Yep, so I'll use a little label for that, and then this bigger label here, which actually is perfect because it's not up against a hollow anything. And then, let's see. I think that is too, oh, I can put this in there, I think. Let's see. Have a little washi I can put in there. Yeah, to fill that space up a little. I like that. Okay, good. We're moving right along. I must say, I'm proud of this. Of course, when I add on the intro and the voiceover section, it's gonna be like a 45-minute video, y'all. But I told myself I would try this at least once, right? So that's what we're doing. Okay, so that one's gonna go there. So I should put this one here, and I should have it, actually, I should use the one that's facing the right direction. Right, yeah, so let's do that. So this is my little Happy Mail one. And then I wanna mark work. Maybe I'll mark work with another one of those little Mickey heads. As soon as I find them. At least I think I have work. Yeah, I have a work one. Oh, I have a grocery run too. Let's do scripts since I'm on scripts. So I can put work here. And I did have a Starbucks run and a grocery run. I don't want Starbucks run to cover my cute little latte cup. That's from Paper and Milk. I feel like I didn't say that, but that is where it's from. I think I'm gonna cut this. Fun fact, y'all, I don't like when my scripts cover, if they cover a little bit of my sticker, that's fine. My little character sticker or doodle, that's fine. But I don't like when it covers a lot of it because I feel like I can't appreciate my sticker, you know, my little character sticker. So I tend to cut them in half when that happens. This is a tight fit, but it's fine. Okay, so I've got that. Anything else I can use for my sheets? There was no sleeping in happening yet anyway. I think that's it. Planning time, play outside. Yeah, no, I think that's it. Yeah, okay. All right, y'all, we're to the weekend. What? What? I'm proud of myself. This is good. This is really good. I need to mark the blizzard that we had, and I thought, oh, you know what? I do have a good sticker for that. We just have to find her. I'm generally not happy when it snows, so I need to use one of my stickers that show that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use these. Actually, I'll use my shovel one for when I actually shoveled. What a novel idea, Anna. I crack myself up sometimes, y'all. I feel like I need a bigger, yeah, I think I want to use a bigger one to mark the storm. So let's use this one. Because that was a big part of Saturday. Because let's be honest, with that storm, none of us went anywhere up in here. So yeah, let's do this one. Oh, they look so happy. I'm not happy when it snows, you guys. But let's be honest, if I go based off that, I will never use these things. I think I'm gonna put it here because it's kind of a big sticker, so I have enough space to write. Yes, I think yes. Okay, and then that leaves me with space for like a little label here on the bottom. And what am I even, oh, okay, tweezers, chill out. What am I even marking down here, y'all? I don't know. I don't know. I can mark laundry, and I'm just actually gonna use the script because there's not a lot of space on that sticker. If I can get the script up, here we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the script there to put laundry, as I did laundry this day. Yeah, because if I put a sticker, it's gonna cover the sticker and I'm not gonna like that. So we're just gonna do a script. Okay, and then what else did we do? I did film today. Oh, look at that. I have a camera I can use for that. Let's do that. Let's do, It was a very good day to film because obviously there's a blizzard and no one's out, so I don't have to deal with annoying traffic noise, like the noise you guys heard, or have been hearing, I guess I should say, this go round. So it's definitely a good time to do that. What do I want to use? Decisions. Let's use this. Actually, no. Let's use this one. I kind of wish there was a little more blue I can pull from, but having the matte sampler really helps actually. Okay, I have a little camera here that I can use to mark filming. And I feel like I can, see, I don't mind covering that because you can tell it's a camera. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm gonna use my little planning time script for this one, if I can find it. And I'm noticing, you guys, this always happens to me. So one side of my spread is always filled with scripts accidentally, and then my other side isn't, and it's so annoying. Like, I never do it on purpose, but like, look at this. So many scripts, and then always in the same area too, and then like one script. I'll see if I have some more. I can probably dig out some more work scripts. I have like these sparkly hollow ones, but I don't really want to mix them. I'll pull in some work scripts from my leftovers. I know I have them. I just don't feel like actually going to get them. So, okay. And then, oh, but I did cook this day. I'm marking that because that's a win. That's a mega win because your girl is not always cooking, I'll tell you that much. Let's pull in one of these little label samplers. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my hollow foiled ones to mark that because, you know, it's an occasion whenever I actually cook something. If we're just keeping it, you know, 1,000, it's an occasion. All right, I'm pulling in this little Paper Bits Co. to mark that. I made a beef stew and white rice this day, so good. And the Instant Pot, yo, shout out to the Instant Pot. Instant Pot is amazing. Yeah, and then Instant Pot, if you want to sponsor me, I'm not going to be upset. I will do a whole video on how much I love it. It's so good. All right, we're gonna use a Mickey head to mark. I think we're gonna mark sleeping here. Or I could mark that, or like the dishwasher or something. Or a YouTube binge. Maybe I'll mark a YouTube binge. I don't have anything for that. Do I have TV time? Nope, 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 and nope. Okay, cool. Or a lazy day, that's good too. I'll leave it like that and figure it out later. Sometimes, so when I take my notes for plans, I usually write down several things and then I decide what I want to mark. So I don't know how y'all do it, but that's how I do it. Okay, so then that's it for Saturday. I don't know if I've been talking through all these. Please let me know if you guys have questions on the stickers. Okay, Let's see, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. What are we marking? I don't know. I also get to the point, especially at the end, where I'm like, I don't know. What are we even marking? I don't know. I don't know no mo. Oh, that's a little past where I want it to be. Yeah, so this is, I think I mentioned this already, this is the last winter spread that you guys are going to see until next year, or potentially until the end of the year, I guess, too. Because your girl is moving on to, I have a Lunar New Year spread after this, and then I'm moving into V-Day spreads. And I know, like, most of you have probably already, like, done your V-Day spreads, but your girl has not. So, you know. So I'm gonna mark coffee with this little munchkin from Once More with Love. And Wednesdays, oh my gosh, Sundays are always kind of low key. Although this Sunday was shovel forever to get the car out. Although I'll be honest, I really didn't have to do that much shoveling because my boyfriend did most of it. Thank God. Guess I'll use this one. No, I think I'm gonna just mark it without a box. I'm just gonna mark it without a box because it just deserves to have its own spotlight. And then I will pull in, let me pull in this little label here. Yeah, okay, perfect. And I did a whole crap ton of editing this day. So let's see if I have anything I can use to mark that. Already pulled, other than another Mickey head. I don't really want to use another Mickey head, so I'll probably pull from my collection if I have to. I think I'm going to use these little slippers to mark that. They're so cute. Those are little doodles from SPC. Okay, and then what else are we marking on Sunday? I went to see my parents. Oh no, I didn't go to see my parents, did I? Because of the snow. It looks like my planner kit lineup went live for February. So I'm gonna mark that. And I'm actually gonna use a big sticker for that. Actually, no. Ugh. It makes me sad. I feel like it's like big stickers and then small stickers. I need some like third boxes. Is that what you call them? Third boxes? I feel like I need some more of those in these creativity and ink kits. But that's fine. We will use a smaller one and we will mark my planner kit lineup going live. I feel like there's not much to mark this day because again, there was snow everywhere and no one did anything except clean themselves out of all that grossness. Can y'all tell that I don't like the snow? Can y'all tell that I don't like the snow? I pulled in another doodle from SPC. Oh, I chatted with my friend, my bestie. I feel like that's what I did most of the day because again, it was a pretty low-key day. I ate leftovers, so I'm gonna finish it out with that because I love my bestie, as y'all know. I love my bestie. This is not straight. Yes, it's still not straight. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna let it be. We're just gonna let it be. And I'm pulling in this little like couple from couple emoji from, I almost said Once More with Love. Nope. From the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. And that is my spread, y'all. I'm not gonna write in everything on camera, you guys. I've mentioned it because it really shakes my desk quite a bit. And in shaking my desk, I then shake y'all, the camera. So then you guys just see a bunch of shaking and I hate that. So we're not gonna do that, but I am gonna go ahead and add this cute little weekend banner. And I will try to give you guys a look. I think what I'll do, I'll probably post it on IG. Ooh, this is so cute. Oh, wait a minute. I really like that. Ooh, I really like that, y'all. Oh, I want to put a little Mickey head here. Yeah, we're gonna use, I feel like I used up all the purples and none of this color, but that's the same color, so I can't use it. I think I want to use this one. again. So that's what I'm gonna use. Let's make sure you're in frame. Yeah, we're gonna use that. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in there, but that's okay. All right, yeah, let me flip through what we've got. I used up all of the bougie. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I have two bougie left, 2 bougie boxes left. This page is all used up. We'll be getting rid of that. We used up all of our full boxes, so we'll be getting rid of that. Here's what I have left from the bottom washi page, some Mickey heads and Bill Doos. And then the like icon sidebar goodie page, and then the functionals, which I had more left than I thought, honestly, but I am glad I got the 2 sheets. And that is it. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me zoom y'all out and give you a quick little wiggle before we wrap up. All right, here is a little wiggle for y'all so you can appreciate the hollow goodness. And that is it, you guys. The next plan with me you see is going to be my Lunar New Year plan with me. I'm pumped to kind of step away from the silver, like really heavy silver and hollow weeks that I've had, and step into more of the golds and reds that are coming up with Lunar New Year, and then with my B-Day spreads. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up before you go, as it really does help support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, y'all, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.